We brought you today the top 10 web series based on true and fictional crimes to binge watch on Netflix. And the list contains some of our personal favorites as well as some of the series which are a must watch for everyone. And these series will not just entertain you but will also satisfy you to the core. So sit tight and get ready for the impact as we will be giving you the web series that are based on true crimes and as well as fictional crimes. And you will find the links to all these web series down in the description. So without any delay, let's start the countdown with number 10, The Sinner. Now this web series is not some average crime series but a very intense crime drama. Coming to the story, in a small New York town, there's a haunted detective. He is on a hunt for answers about complicated crimes while fighting his own demons. This series comes with an interesting concept. That is, it examines how and why ordinary people commit brutal crimes. And in this series, we get to know how and why these normal-looking people turn into wicked and monstrous criminals. Does this sound interesting?
It reminded you of something, didn't it?
Well, this series has 3 seasons and a total of 24 episodes, and it will take you around 19 hours to complete. And if you are someone who chooses his web series based on the IMDb ratings, then this series has an IMDb rating of 7.9. So go ahead and add this to your watch list. Number 9. Marvel's
Jessica Jones.
We all love Marvel superheroes, right? But do you have any idea what the superheroes will be doing after their career has come to an end? Well, if you're thinking they might get into an average normal life, then you're wrong. So let me introduce you to mysterious Jessica Jones. When a tragedy puts an end to her short-lived career as a superhero, she settles in New York City and opens her own detective agency. Yeah, a detective agency because she is awesome. This series is called into cases involving people with special abilities. The show has 3 seasons and a total of 39 episodes with a marvelous watch time of 33 hours. So if you want to enjoy the story of a superhero turning into the finest private investigators in New York, then add this to your watch list. Number 8. Bodyguard. Now this series has an IMDb rating of 8.1. Now this amazing web series is about a war veteran David Budd, who finds work as a police sergeant in London. And there he is assigned as a bodyguard to a VIP.
Pleasure to meet you, Mum.
I'm late for a meeting.
And thereon, this unravels into a highly entertaining political and crime drama which you surely don't want to miss. So, what are the crimes that they will be involved with? Well, you have to find that out on your own. The series has 1 season and 6 episodes with an engaging watch time of 6.5 hours. The series manages to weave together a vast web of conspiracy and terrorist plots which are simply mind-blowing. So this can be your choice for an amazing binge watch on the coming weekend. Number 7. American Vandal. Well, did you ever try solving a crime that happened in your school or nearby living area? Well, I'm sure this might not happen to you, but if in case it happened to you, then you will definitely relate to this awesome web series. This is a true satirical crime mystery. American Vandal web series takes a look at the aftermath of various high school pranks. An aspiring student documentarian takes it upon himself with help from a friend to investigate the cases and find exactly who is responsible for the crimes. The show starts as an absolute troll of crime TV shows and becomes an actually suspenseful story. The crime in the series are actually grounded and convincing. The series has 2 seasons and a total of 16 episodes with an awesome watch time of 8 hours. This series will leave you wondering who the real perpetrator is until the very end. So add this one of a kind to your watch list. And if you have watched this video till now, make sure you smash that like button as it really encourages us to make similar mind-blowing content for you. Number 6. Mindhunter. Now this series has an IMDb rating of 8.6. And to tell you a little bit about the story, have you ever wanted to catch a serial killer or understand one? Well, if yes, then this is for you. This is an interesting show where the authorities get inside the criminal's mind to figure out how he thinks in order to catch him. Here they catch the serial killers not just by going on a wild goose chase, but by studying their damaged psyches. The series has 2 seasons and a total of 19 episodes with an interesting watch time of 18 hours. So, if you're fascinated by the psychology and methodology of serial killer, then add this to your watch list. Number 5. Better Call Saul. Any Breaking Bad fans out here? If yes, this one is for you. Better Call Saul is a prequel of Breaking Bad. But hey, disregarding this hyper point, it got its own merit. It follows a small-time attorney Jimmy as he transforms into morally challenged lawyer Saul Goodman. This is a quirky, dark character study that manages to stand on its own without being overshadowed by Breaking Bad. This series has 5 seasons of 10 episodes each, with an amazing watch time of 50 hours. And though it is a prequel of Breaking Bad, it is better to watch after completing Breaking Bad. And if you haven't watched Breaking Bad, then don't worry, we've got that on this list too. So wait to check out which place it has won.
Plata o plomo.
Number 4. Narcos. Have you ever heard of the most badass guy Pablo Escobar? Well, his tale is included in this series from the perspective of law enforcement. Narcos web series chronicles the rise of cocaine trade in Colombia. It tells the gripping real-life stories of drug kingpins of late 80s. It also details the action taken by the law enforcement as they battle in the war on drugs, targeting notorious and powerful figures. In the first 2 seasons, you'll find the story of Pablo Escobar and the Medellin cartel, and in the 3rd season, you'll find the story of an even bigger cartel called the Cali cartel. And it won't be wrong if I say that this series is one of the most watched web series on Netflix. And I'm a fan of it too, so I will highly recommend you to watch this. Before we reveal the top 3 spots, make sure you subscribe to WonderX so that you don't miss any future videos. Number 3. Peaky Blinders. Have you ever dreamt of being a powerful gangster? Well, this awesome web series may not fulfill your dream, but will help you experience it more vividly. Peaky Blinders series is set in post-World War I settings and focuses on the rise of Peaky Blinders gang led by Thomas Shelby. To put it simply, the show is a cinematic masterpiece. The show has 5 seasons and a total of 30 episodes with an intriguing watch time of 18 hours. And the season 6 of this series is coming soon this year. And the crimes and gang wars that take place in this series make it an intriguing experience. And if you have any gangster fantasies, then let us know in the comments below. Number 2. When They See Us. What would you do if you ever got convicted of a crime that you didn't commit? And in addition to that, what if you are a colored person? Well, this series here is about such a real case. It chronicles the true story of a notorious case of 5 black teenagers. These teenagers were convicted of a rape they didn't commit. It is a series that allows you to understand the sentiment of people of color towards the justice system. It has only 1 season with 4 episodes with an interesting watch time of 5 hours. And as a bonus, this series helps you to understand the racial dilemma in America. Now, this awesome web series has an IMDb rating of 8.9. Apart from that, this is a masterpiece every film aspirer and appreciator should watch. And finally, here comes the topper of the list for which you have been eagerly waiting for. Number 1. Breaking Bad. Just imagine, one fine day in your college, you found out that your seemingly ordinary chemistry teacher is a drug lord. Well, you can stop imagining and can check out this show. Breaking Bad is about a chemistry teacher who discovers that he has a cancer and decides to get into meth making business to repay his medical debts. And trust me when I say it's a number 1 series ever. It has got an IMDb rating of 9.4 for its deeply flawed yet charismatic genius of the show. The series has 5 seasons and a total of 62 episodes with an awesome watch time of 62 hours. So add this to your watch list and do let us know how much you loved it. And if you want to know some more top 10s from Netflix, then go ahead and check out our playlist for Netflix. And with that being said, we'll take your leave and we'll see you again at WonderX with an amazing top 10.